Hey guys, welcome back. It's me again, Joya. So that song you just heard was Slap the Shit Out of You by by Young Screech. That song is legit, yo. I swear. I gotta listen to it every week because people be trying to play these games. And also I want to show you guys this ankle bracelet that I got from my friend Jordy. I'll get a better close-up of it later. I'll insert the clip. So this is the anklet that I got from Queen Jordy. It has the moonstone on it, and you can also get custom-made orders as well. Okay, so today's video is gonna be a story time. I feel like I should just start it off with something juicy, I guess, you know. So today's story time will be the first time, well, actually, it won't be like the first time. It'll be two different stories of ghost encounters that I've had. Also, I'm gonna use this time as well to shuffle my deck. But yeah, so first story is gonna be about how as a kid I used to sleepwalk. I know that it's pretty common for people to sleepwalk as kids, but for some reason every time I sleptwalk, I don't know, I actually don't know the science behind sleepwalking and why people sleepwalk. This is something I should look up. Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. But anywho, so yeah, one night I was sleepwalking, and I think at this age I had to be maybe like 8. I don't know. I was probably 8 years old, and usually when I would sleepwalk, I would wake up and I would be like in my parents' room. So I guess this particular night, I must have been like at their door or something, and I literally just woke up in the hallway, just sitting at the foot of my parents' bedroom door. Oof, that was not a good shuffle, y'all. But so yeah, I'm sitting at the foot of the door, and I just get this like chill through my spine, like, and I swear I was like something out of a movie. Like, you know, you just don't want to look over. Legit. I sat there like, I sat up and I was just like, I knew something was over here, you know. So I slowly, it was like 2 seconds, but it felt like forever. I slowly look over and I just hear like, legit, no lie, like scratching noises. And then I felt like this presence just, the energy just took over the room, basically, like the hallway, I guess. Needless to say, I was scared as fuck, you know. And I look over and I did not see anything, y'all. I did not see nothing. So I heard the sound continuing, and it was getting closer, like louder and louder. Ugh. So I decided to look up, and I looked up and I saw this lady, old lady, wearing white. She was in white and she was just crawling. She crawled from, I was on the second floor at this time in Brooklyn, but I was on the second floor and it looked like she crawled from the first floor ceiling up to the second floor ceiling and crawled her way to where I was. So I'm sitting on the ground and this lady is like right here. You feel me? So after I see her, and once again, it was like 2 seconds, but it felt like forever. So I look at her, I look up, and at this point, I'm shaking like it's over with. Like I'm dead, it's over. Anywho, so she stops and she looks down at me. And then I guess we kind of like lock eyes. And in that second, I legit was like, I need to run. I'm telling myself, run. But my body is like, no, bro. This is it. This is it for you. But we lock eyes, and then she kind of just goes like, and like looks at me like, can she see me? You know, type of look. Y'all, she ended up crawling into my parents' room. I don't think I slept walk again after that night. Like, I don't think so. No, I didn't. I don't think I did. But at least if I did, I didn't go to my parents' room. No. But anyway, I told this particular story because a few years later, my dad and my mom was talking. Like, I think we were all like in my parents' room on their bed, like just chatting, like all, I want to say 9 of us. I don't think it was 9 of us yet. Well, whoever was born at the time was there. And yeah, so they were telling us this story about how this woman, my dad had this woman who used to always come into the room at night and grab him and fling him from one part of the ceiling to the other part of the ceiling and just throw him all around. And I was just like, Dad, did she have on da-da-da, and she looked like whatever, you know, I described her. And he was just like, yeah, how did you know? And I was like, Dad, I saw her. Yo, mind blowing. I was like, I saw her. Like, I saw her crawling on the ceiling. And I was like, what happened? He said he got so fed up one day. And he legit just started praying. And she let him go. She never came back. So I thought that was pretty freaky. Like, it was a shock for me to hear someone have a shared experience with a spirit, you know? Well, I would say I shared experiences with my sisters and not my parents. Okay, that's a better way to put it. But yeah, that's the first story. I feel so good right now because I just did the most amazing reading for someone. Just feels so awesome. But anyway, back to story time. I was really like contemplating which ghost story I'm gonna tell next. All right, y'all. So the music that I'm playing in the background is from my other YouTube channel called Spiritual Eats. So I created that YouTube channel because I got tired, legit. I got tired of like looking for different places to find meditation music or like calming sounds and whatnot. So just did it myself. And if you want free music or to like play in your background videos or just listen to music while you're lounging around the house that doesn't have like words and people putting their emotions through the songs, like you legit just want to hear calming, soothing music, link is down below. Go ahead and click on that. Subscribe if you dare. But anyway, back to story time. So this next story that I'm about to tell is like, it's pretty short, but one of the many situations in that house that we lived in Brooklyn. So one day, well, okay, in the room that me and my sister slept in, we always felt the presence of these three guys. They'll just be in our room, and sometimes we'll wake up in the middle of the night and we'll see them there, just standing there. And I think I remember one night we even was like under the covers, like, do you see him? And I was like, yeah, I see him. So yeah, we used to just put our head under the covers. But this one night, it was a lot of spiritual energy in the room. Like, anybody who has encountered ghosts or lived in a house that had like spiritual activity in it, you already know what I'm talking about. Like, it's like a eerie feeling. I don't know. It's just like you're just looking around knowing that something is legit about to happen. So earlier that day, we were saying, would you rather? We were playing this game of like, would you rather, would you rather? And we were like, oh, I can't remember which sister said it. I think it was Danielle. No, Danielle answered. And I think I said, would you rather mosquitoes or would you rather ladybugs? Like, we were so young. Like, who fucking cares about that? But she said ladybugs. Legit, within the next hour, there was a shit ton of ladybugs covering our window. There was ladybugs all in our room. There was ladybugs flying everywhere. We were just like, do you have powers or something? Like, did you put the ladybugs in here? That was creepy. Like, that was legit creepy. And mind you, I feel like we was in our own little world because I could never like remember where the adults were. Maybe they were like downstairs chilling. I don't know. Who knows? They wasn't trying to be with us. They wasn't trying to hang out with the kids anyway. But yeah, so later on that night it was bedtime, and for some reason I just had like the ickiest feeling. Like, yeah. I sat in my bed and Danielle went into her like little room and Ashley was in the room with me. And it was like a weird silence came over the room. Danielle must have felt it, you know, because we were talking, like yelling across from each other, and she just got quiet, and it was like a good 2 seconds of silence. All of us got quiet, and we heard like a I don't know what the fuck that was, but 2 seconds later, the light, like back in the day, we had light dimmers, you know. So for some reason, I looked over, I saw the light dimming, and I looked over, and the light was dimming on its own. Like, nobody was there. And in the 2 seconds or 3 seconds that it took for the light to get dim, we legit just was like stiff. I don't know why we were so scared. Maybe it was like the presence that was there or something, but we were frozen as the light was dimming. And as soon as the light turned completely off, it just said, and the door slammed, boom, and I just heard my sister in the room, in her like small room inside of my room, screaming. Till this day, I don't know what happened to her. You know, I'm pretty sure I asked her, but I don't think she remembers. But that was super traumatic. That was a traumatic experience, I would say. And I felt like if we did go downstairs and try to tell our parents afterwards. After, I kind of remember there being like a struggle. I remember there being like we were yelling. I heard Danielle yelling, and I heard thumping, or I don't know, I heard noises over there. And then I just like ran, I ran to the door trying to like put the light on so I could go find her. But after we got her, we ran downstairs and told my parents what happened, but same old, you know, oh, what are you talking about? There's nothing up here, whatever. But hey, it happened, I guess. That's one of our little scary stories. But there we go. Damn, we went through a lot as kids. Like, living in a haunted house is definitely sucky. Like, if you guys are out there and your children are telling you that they see ghosts, like, if they're telling you that things are happening, like, legit, look into it. It's that simple. Like, if your child is afraid, they're gonna be afraid for a reason. Either you should probably stop letting them watch scary things. That could be it. But if you, as an adult, see things in the corner of your eye, or you feel things and you ignore it, yeah, cool, you ignore it. But kids are more sensitive to things than you are. So you may just see something in the corner of your eye, but your child may be experiencing something like we did. You know, so listen to them, pray for them, try to guide them the best way you can. You know, call me, contact me for advice. Hell, I'm open. My email will be right down below as well. So yeah, story time's over. I hope you guys like my story time. Oh, I do want to say, a lot of people that I have been doing readings for lately always mention that lately they've been having the urge to meditate. Lately they've been having the urge to pray or become more spiritual. If you are one of those people who feel that way, listen to your instincts. You were given instincts for a reason. You know, don't ignore yourself. There is more going on than you may realize. So if your spirit and your body is telling you, like, go outside, like, you need to be out in the sun right now, or you need to be alone and secluded and in peace and in quiet, listen to that. There's growth going on. There's like a huge amount of spiritual growth with a lot of people that's going on in the world right now. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited for people to be awoken, like to acknowledge that, yes, there is more to me than I may realize, you know. So if you need any advice, or if you need a reading, or whatever the case may be, I'm not like, I can't like tell you what your future is gonna be like in 30 years or whatever, but I can definitely help you out, and I can definitely guide you. So if you need help, if you would like help, just let me know. Contact me. And yeah, like I said before, spread peace, spread love, and spread positivity. Have a good one.